Hello and welcome to Prudent News. First look at the top stories. Security beefed up in the state. Stay alert, police tell citizens. Tourist season at its peak, but not much tourists in the state. Occupancy in the hotels down by 20% compared to last year. Newly found ore reserves in China will not affect Goa's export. Mineral Ore Exporters Association says China has reserves but all of low grade. CBI raids custom officials. Unaccounted goods of 38,000 rupees seized. Dempo Cricket Club coach Prashant Kakode predicts close competition in Goa Professional League 2020 tournament. And Goa Football Association celebrates 50th anniversary with great fanfare. All-star selection Dominic Suarez says current players lack intelligence. And now the news in detail. Goa police have asked Goans to stay alert during this festive season. Security is being beefed up. Police have assured that all necessary arrangements are done. They have appealed Goans to cooperate with security personnel and ensure a safe and sound year-end.
Goa police have urged Goans to stay alert during Christmas and New Year. Police have asked people to cooperate to avoid any untoward incident.
Kindly request your viewers, the electronic media, request the readers of the print media that please ask the people to be vigilant, please ask the people to be alert, especially for the midnight masses, to note if any suspicious moments are there around, to note if any suspicious objects or unidentified and unattended objects are lying around. Immediately inform the police, nearest police patrol or 100.
Senior police officials are personally monitoring the situation. DYSP of Madgaon, Umesh Gaonkar, along with SP Alan Disa, visited Kolwa beach to check the security arrangements. DYSP Gaonkar informed that adequate security is deployed on the beaches and at important installations.
And New Year, we have made a special arrangements. We have deployed CISF round the clock at main beaches, and they will do the patrolling round the clock. We don't know why there is a less crowd this year, and it is of course manageable when there are less number of tourists. In fact, our deployment is adequate with in each party there are 3 CISF people plus 1 our local police. For Christmas we will have special arrangement near the churches and main junctions to give proper protection and to ensure the safety and security of the people.
He said that security arrangements are sufficient as there are not much tourists in Goa.
Considering the less number of tourists, our arrangement will be more than sufficient.
A reporter from Panji, Laukik Shilkar, with reporter Ramesh Naik from Kolwa and video journalist Shan.
Goa is the hotspot of the world during Christmas and New Year. Every year during this time, the state is flooded with tourists. But this year, there is around 30% drop in the number of tourists.
Goa is a favorite tourist destination for Christmas and New Year. But this year, the situation is different. Hotels are already witnessing 30% drop in guest arrivals for the festive season. One of the leading 5-star resorts, Siddharth the Goa, has already seen 10 to 15% drop in their occupancy. Siddharth has 205 rooms, 4 restaurants, 2 small and 2 large banquets.
Well, yes, there has been a drop by about 10 to 15% over last year. And fortunately now closer to Christmas it has started picking up, but definitely not as good as we had the occupancies last year.
So any promotional things to increase this occupancies?
Well, we have looked at the market, and what we've done is try and added more value to our packages. So for Christmas packages, for example, we've added the gala dinners inclusive in the same rate. So we're trying to add a little more value and make it much more appealing to the market.
Majorda Beach Resort is another 5-star category hotel in South Goa. This hotel has around 124 rooms with 86 superior rooms, 10 suites and 14 superior deluxe rooms and 10 cottages. Majorda Beach is also facing 30% drop in their occupancy.
Our occupancies have dropped more than 30% presently. We hope New Year will come and increase the occupancies. Last year we averaged about 70% occupancy, and this year also we hope we will maintain this. The charter season, British charters have totally stopped from coming to Goa, particularly South Goa resorts.
Goa Tourism Development Corporation Limited has 12 residencies across Goa with 600 odd rooms to cater different tourists visiting Goa. These residencies are having 100% occupancy, probably because of their low-cost semi-luxury accommodation.
We are getting good response. In fact, at present, we are occupying almost 100% occupancy, and this trend is going to continue for the next few days.
Our principal correspondent Murari Shetye with reporter Samir Bhatt from Madgaon and video journalist Anil Sanadi for Prudent Media.
China has found huge reserves of mineral ore. Almost 85% of Goan ore is exported to China. The question arises whether this will reduce the demand for ore in China. Goa Mineral Ore Exporters Association believes these deposits will not affect Goa's mineral ore export.
China has found ore reserves of 100 crore tons. Goa Mineral Ore Exporters Association believes this will not hit Goa's ore export. China is the largest ore market for Goa.
See, China is not discovered iron ore now. China have a iron ore right from beginning, the low grade iron ore. The only China require more quantity of iron ore because their steel production has increased quite substantially. So that's why the demand has come to. We are exporting to go China, but now more demand has come. And as long as the steel production is high, the demand will continue. That discovery of China iron ore will not going to affect directly. It will, as long as the steel demand is there, demand of steel is there, production is there, the demand will continue.
Total 51 mining companies from Goa export ore to China. In 2007, Goa exported 39.5 million ton iron ore. Out of this, 33.4 million ton was of Goan origin. 85% of this means 33.4 million ton was exported to China. In 2008, Goa exported 45.5 million ton iron ore. 38.4 million ton of this was of Goan origin. Out of this, 85% was exported to China. In 2009 till November, Goa exported 23 million tons. Out of this, 85% is exported to China.
We have to see what will happen the next year because all depends upon the demand. China also importing from Australia and Brazil. They invested on that. So all depends upon the demand market of the steel production and what is the production. As long today, it will continue for this year, the thing wrong. Next year we have to see it.
Our principal correspondent Murari Shetye with video journalist Anil Sanadi for Prudent Media.
Let's take a short break here. Stay tuned.